Yeah, I'm liking this better. Cursor is still not animated. I guess that's... Is that something that was only in the anthology version? Well, that's what this version should be. Oh.
Please insert.
Yep, insert character disc. Let's just go.
Your character.
Oh, we have a new skill. Well, kinda gonna need it. Might be important anyways. Oh wow, okay. That just spent all of the points. But okay, we now have acrobatics.
You awaken from nightmares of flying and falling. You find yourself in this strange place. The only illumination, an eerie green glow. You've lost your weapons and the contents of your backpack somewhere during the journey. All you have are the clothes and armor on your back. This leaves you with 4 burning questions. Where are you? How did you get here? Who brought you here? And how in blazes can you get out of here? No, make that 5 burning questions. What city did your luggage end up in this time?
Okay, yeah. So, we animated cursors. Little diddle hands, and blah, blah, blah. And also, leather armor, and feats. My, you're looking heroic today. You're currently carrying 2,101 quarks. The most you can carry without a strain is a load of 9,060. I think we'll be fine.
No one seems to be listening. You are in a large cave, dimly lit by glowing lichen on the walls. Strange, irregular outcroppings of stone grow from the ground, looking like the skeleton of some enormous beast. Here and there, petrified human bodies seem to grow half in, half out of the floor and walls. You are in a large...
Okay.
It looks like a torch, but there doesn't appear to be any pitch or other flammable material on it. The deteriorated corpse has grown partway into the cave wall.
Well, let's just pick that up.
A brief search reveals a piece of hard grey rock, which you take, and some coins, 3 crowns and 13 kopecks.
Well, let's use this gray rock. Let's see if it tells us what it is. It's flint. Oh. You have a small gray piece of flint, much like the one described in your famous adventurer's survival course manual in the fire starting section. You vaguely remember something about using flint and steel together. Unfortunately, we are missing one of those ingredients. Can we take this?
That didn't do anything.
Nope, that didn't do anything.
That didn't... You take the torch.
Alright, well, we've got a torch now. Wait, can we put it back?
You put the torch back in the sconce.
What's this thing?
This is some kind of altar to the Dark One. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar to provide light for nameless rites and unspeakable rituals.
Okay, so we've just introduced the Dark One. Let's grab these bones.
You search the desiccated body. The only still usable item is a dagger which you pick up. However, lying around the bones are some coins. 5 golden coins. Each have a crown stamped onto them. And 13 small copper coins, each stamped 1 kopeck.
Alright, now, let's see if we can... Well, let's see if we can save. I'm gonna save.save. Now, can I use this? Whoop, nope. Ah, crap. This.
You strike sparks off the flint using your dagger. Torch soon begins to burn, almost as if by magic.
Green flame. Probably normal. The weird little star background behind each of the spell icons is a little distracting. Can I just light it with this? You can! Well...
You take the torch. It seems to be a kind of stone valve, acting as a door to the passageway beyond. You force the sphincter open with your dagger and pass through. You've made it into a large chamber. Stone valves, like the one you just passed through, apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room, and an exit to the south. The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
What happens if we cast Detect Magic in here?
The entire cave is suffused with dark, eldritch magic. The focus seems to be the altar near the center of the chamber. A stone valve blocks this passageway to another part of the cave.
You gonna say that for all of them?
A stone valve.
Okay. Oh, what's this little pile that looks a little different?
Someone has placed a large sheet, like a sort of makeshift shroud, over the withered corpse. It also has a small money pouch.
Dibs.
You pick up the canvas sheet and take 3 crowns and 17 kopecks from the pouch. He won't be needing them anytime soon. You're in the heart of the cave.
I wanted to look at this pile of bones.
You're in the heart of the...
But I guess we can't.
Try as you might, the stone valve will not open. Perhaps this isn't the right time.
So, we can't open these doors yet.
A heavy rope bridge spans the deep chasm.
Now, we could walk across that if we wanted, or we can be a wizard and float. I guess I need to...
You could definitely feel the wind rushing past you as you floated in the air. But there wasn't quite enough push. You need to find a way to catch more of the wind to sail your way across.
You mean like holding this up?
That didn't do anything. That didn't do it. That didn't do it.
Look, I'm trying to do things with this.
That didn't do anything.
I'm trying to combine the 2 spells together. Or I'm trying to combine this sheet.
That didn't do anything.
And it's just saying it doesn't do anything useful.
Nothing.
Let me pick the item too.
You could definitely feel...
Look, I know what I need to do. Let me do
That
it.
didn't do anything. That didn't do anything.
Alright, question. Do I need to click on myself with the center of it or the side?
That didn't...
No.
That didn't do it.
No, and
That didn't...
also no.
That didn't... That didn't...
Look, I know this is the solution, so why isn't it letting me do it? What does this button do? To use an object, click here and then click the object. Alright. And that's just to examine it. It's always terrible when you know the solution to the puzzle, but you don't know how the game wants you to do it.
Nothing. That didn't do anything. That didn't do it.
I think that didn't do anything useful might be the title of the next stream. Combine it with the armor, nothing happens.
Whoa, the ground is really slippery around here. There seems to be a layer of slime all over it.
So if I just hit this again, he's going to float for a moment and it won't get anywhere. Even though I have the sheets.
As you hold up the sheet like a sail, you can feel the wind pushing it and you towards the pit. Unfortunately, you're a little too heavy. You don't think the wind is powerful enough to push you across safely.
There. Now we do the thing with the floats. Oh. Don't mind the tentacle monster.
You just barely made it across the pit. You can see the entrance to a large cave at the bottom of the pit. You catch an occasional glimpse of a horrid, multi-tentacled monster just inside the cave. This is the entrance to a smaller cave, or perhaps a second outlet from the large one.
I guess I maybe didn't need to put points into acrobatics.
You slip through the mouth of the cave, just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws.
You are alive! Only one person has ever walked away from there before. Who are you? How did you get here? Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It is so dangerous out at night in Mordavia. The town is due north of here. Be careful, there are many bad things wandering around. Good luck! Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
The cave mouth looks like the jaws of some horrid creature, waiting to chew up and swallow anyone who should be so foolish as to try to enter the cave.
What about these things?
Rocks have formed an island within the goo.
The goo.
The icky, greasy, grimy goo flows close beneath your path at this point.
What's this
The
archway?
archway above the path is inscribed with 8 arcane symbols. You recognize 7 of them, from Arcania 101 no doubt, as the symbols of blood, bone, breath, essence, heart, the mouth, and the senses. The 8th is new to you. It looks a bit like a 6-tentacled starfish, or perhaps more like a squished squid. Something about the symbol fascinates and scares you at the same time.
Is that what this is?
This symbol looks like a 6-armed starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange, chaotic power from it.
Oh, sounds like something we need to take with us.
The six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
As you touch the Dark One sign to your skin, you feel a cold sensation as though the warmth and life energy were being sucked from your body. You quickly put the sign away.
Alright, she said town is due north, so we're gonna go there first. Oh, after we get through here.
A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo. This tall standing stone has been carved so that the top looks like a squid is perched upon it. A pool of sticky, greasy-looking slime dominates this area below the cave. A stream of slimy goo oozes down the right side, and goo dripping on the path makes it slimy and treacherous as well.
In other words, we're gonna be slipping.
You can't quite reach the ledge. You'll need equipment to climb it. The path is dripping with slimy goo. You're having a hard time maintaining your footing on it. Twisted, sick-looking tree holds tenuously to the central island. A delicate...
Can we get it?
You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb on it. Perhaps you can try something else.
Something else, you say? Like maybe... Force bolt! Force bolt? Maybe not. Trigger?
The earth shakes as the standing stone rocks on its base, then falls over to form a bridge up to the upper ledge.
There, if we need to go back there, we can now. And we get this
You
tree.
can't reach the bonsai
Or maybe
from
not.
here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb.
How about we bring it to us?
The bush seems to be stuck. It looks as though it is caught in the rocks.
Oh, well, we got a solution for that. Force bolt!
That loosened up the rock pile somewhat. You didn't hit it with enough force to completely clear the pile.
Does that mean that our skill isn't good enough? There we go.
You blast the rock pile with a force bolt.
And now we can fetch it.
Your magical lasso encircles the bonsai bush and gently draws it out of the grimy goo. Carefully clean the plant, then put it away.
And now we have a bonsai tree.
It really doesn't go with your hair.
Next screen.
The heavy odor of decay overwhelms your senses and makes you feel slightly nauseated as you survey this gloomy swamp. This tree looks like it only recently lost the battle against the change in its environment. Small hummocks of earth and grass rise out of the seething swamp.
Oh,
The decayed remains of a human arm claw at you as if to drag you down to share its doom.
oh, that sounds like a good time. Can we actually get in there? No. There we go. Just walk into the sludge.
As you find yourself sucked into the thick muck, you realize that you're never going to be able to move in the swamp this way.
I guess we can't go any... Oh, we can.
You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest.
And then blah. Talk about overexerting yourself. That last little move wore you out so much it hurt. In fact, it hurt so much it killed you. I was kind of hoping for a more specific death message for stepping into the weird grabby swamp. Oh well, town's to the north. And so Quest for Glory 4 is more like the first one, where you have each screen has different exits. Leave for a minute and you beat 3. Yep, we were already in like the late game of it. And Rar and Stuff Wilds, you missed the end of Quest for Glory 3 and the beginning of Part 4, where we spent like 20 minutes just trying to get the audio settings correct.
You are in the western part of the forest. An old road once led to the east. Only after careful searching do you manage to find traces of the road to the south as well.
Yeah, we finished 3 in like a stream and a half. Oh, bird. Hello, bird.
The hungry hunting hawk alertly searches for signs of game not already claimed by the forest monsters. Grey rocks litter the ground everywhere, reminders of glaciers long since passed.
Can we pick the flowers?
It doesn't budge.
Those flowers are just firmly rooted to the ground. Wait, she said straight north.
You are near the northwestern corner of the forest. An overgrown road once ran east and west through this area. You can see part of the town wall to the northeast, and an ominous castle far to the north.
Okay, so town is to the northeast. Thanks, John Rhys Davies. They're glued with Gorilla Glue. That stuff is tough.
Just past the hill you can see cultivated fields and a walled town. Wildflowers bloom with the autumn weather.
Can we pick them?
You pick a few of the flowers. You pick a few. This isn't San Francisco, so you don't need to wear flowers in your hair. Some beautiful giant pumpkins are growing in the field. The villagers have erected a scarecrow to keep birds away from the newly harvested corn. Tall shocks of corn have been harvested and wait here to be stored for the winter. Twin towers stand over the town wall, massive silent sentinels over the gate. Beautiful, out-of-season flowers grow all around the stone monument. The curved staff has a very organic look to it. Its curves seem somehow feminine. You can feel a sense of magical power radiating all around it.
Well, let's grab that staff.
The staff feels warm and almost alive in your hand. You hear an eerie voice in your head.
This I must first do. The sacrifice of life for one of love.
You find yourself letting go of the staff very quickly. Green grass surrounds the monument, heedless of the many feet which trample it daily. To the north you can see the buildings of the town. It looks a little like Spielberg, yet also very different in some undefinable way.
They haven't mentioned Spielberg in a while.